Good morning to one and all. Today we will start the discussion with the after implantation and fertilization followed by implantation and embryo development or embryonic development. Right. Now you are seeing the diagram of the intrauterine development of fetus. So the intrauterine development of the fetus is called pregnancy. Pregnancy is intrauterine development of the fetus, which is approximately after fertilization plus 38 weeks. That is 38 plus 2 weeks after ovulation is called 40 weeks. So the gestation, this is called pregnancy period, also called as gestation period. So in the humans, the gestation period is approximately 38 to 40 weeks. 2 weeks after ovulation plus 38 weeks is called gestation period in the doctor's terminology. Ours, it is our minimum. It is 270 to 280 days after the last menstrual cycle. This is after last menstrual cycle and ovulation followed by the development. It takes approximately those many days. And the type of placenta in the humans is hemochorial type of placenta. So here you are seeing the diagrammatic representation of the intrauterine development of the fetus. In this fetus, you can see that placental villi are formed, yolk sac is present, cavity of uterus, the fetus is developing in the cavity of uterus and it is forming amnion layer, chorion layer and allantois and generally the fetus is separated with the uterus with the help of two membranes. So one is the choroid layer and one is the allantic choroid layer and inside it is covered with the amnion. So inside of the amnion the embryo is growing and it is also having the fluid necessary for its survival. And you can also see that the fetus is connected to the mother uterine system through a cord with vessels. 3 vessels are present called as umbilical cord with 3 vessels. So this is the base with the connection of the embryo with the mother uterine system, and the place where this is connected to the mother is called as placenta. And you can also see that at the base of the uterine system you can also see that the plug is formed which seals the cervical cavity of the female and the uterine cavity such that no material from this will be oozing out till the embryo is growing completely. And we have discussed that placenta. Placenta is a functional, structural and functional unit of the pregnancy system which is generally doing 3 important functions. One is mother to fetus, one is transportation of requirements mother to transportation of materials from the mother to the fetus, removal of carbon dioxide and waste materials from the fetus to the outside. Here, what is this hemochorial layer? Human beings are generally connected or separated by a small membrane where blood is not directly sent to the fetus, it is sent through a membrane passage. The requirements of the carbon dioxide, oxygen and other requirements to the fetus from the mother is passed through this hemochorial layer, that is choroid layer connected with the mother's villi, mother's uterine system, separated by a layer such that no blood of the mother come in contact with the baby. In there only the nutrients are supported, and the placenta also acts as a endocrine gland by releasing certain hormones. So there will be 5 hormones released from the placenta. Generally 5 hormones are produced in this, and these are like HPL, human placental lactogen, human chorionic gonadotropin, relaxin, progesterone, estrogen. So in this, placenta is called as a temporary endocrine gland. And first 3, human placental lactogen, human chorionic gonadotropin and relaxin are only produced during pregnancy. Only produced during pregnancy. And coming on to this will be produced at the time of during pregnancy and during the menstrual cycle also. Apart from these hormones, so we have certain other hormones are also increased during pregnancy. They are like cortisol, progesterone, prolactin, estrogen, so during the pregnancy, these hormones are also increased in number during the pregnancy at several folds. Means the general hormonal level of these in the non-pregnancy period is comparatively less but compared to the during the pregnancy. And here pregnancy means intrauterine development of the fetus during after fertilization followed by implantation and the growth of the embryo period. So here this is how the development takes place, and this is how the during after the implantation, once the implanted zygote is first converted from the zygote to morula, that is 8 to 16 cell stage, and from 36 cell stage to 64 cell stage, it is called as blastocyst containing blastomeres. The cells present inside the blastocyst is called blastomeres. So these blastomeres undergoes that division called as holoblastic indeterminate division. Holoblastic means cells dividing equally into equal divisions, and indeterminate means which cell forms which type of division is not known. So that type of division is called as cleavage, is called as holoblastic indeterminate cleavage. Holoblastic indeterminate cleavage. So once the division takes place and the implantation is completed, first this cleavage blastomere from blastula stage to converted to gastrula stage. Gastrula means the intrauterine attachment followed by the formation of the connection with the mother uterine system and connecting with the mother and forming the primitive stages of embryo. Primitive stages of embryo is called as gastrulation. Gastrulation means formation of the embryo at primitive stages and connecting with the mother uterine system and forming the necessary layers for its survival and production of the immunosuppressants to live in the foreign condition. That is, the mother uterine chromosomes are also present, father uterine, but father chromosomal conditions is a rejection to the baby, so is a disadvantage to the baby. In order to overcome this disadvantage, the baby will produce certain immunosuppressants, and the connection is called as gastrulation. In the gastrulation stage, once the implantation is completed, it will form the primitive stage of embryo by forming the 3 germinal layers. First one, endoderm is formed from the upper innermost cells. Endodermal cells are formed from the upper side. Endoderm and ectoderm are formed from the two layers of the innermost cells. By in the later stages, some part of the ectodermal cells and some part of the endodermal cells will fuse to form the third germinal layer called as mesoderm, is called as mesoderm. So as a result of that, we are triploblastic. We are triploblastic. We are formed from three germinal layers, so we are triploblastic. At the same time, some cells are present which have the future generation capacity called as stem cells. So here we have nowadays this is the modern technology, stem cell culture. If any of the genetical diseases are present in the human beings, by using these stem cells, the body of the particular organs of that person can be regenerated, which is a costly process. But nowadays, many are going for the culture called as stem cell culture. In this culture, this will give the future all the cells and organs necessary for the regeneration. So, stem cells are also present. These are the future generative cells. Once the gastrula formation is completed, the embryo undergoes the further development. Embryo undergoes further development. Whatever the embryo undergoes development is divided according to the human beings in 9 months. So in this 9 months, first 90 days after fertilization, that is near to 3 months. For these 3 months, that is called as embryo. These 3 months, it is called as embryo. Okay, the next it is called as fetus. It is called as fetus. Okay, in the first month, what happens? So, in the first month of pregnancy, major development of heart takes place. Development of heart takes place in the first month of pregnancy, that is approximately 40 days. We can listen that heartbeat of the child. then the baby is fine, and we can also say that the baby is growing. So we can listen. The first symptomatic time to see is the growth of the baby is heartbeat, that is after 40 days, that between the after the first month, immediately after the first month we can see the heartbeat. In the second month of the pregnancy, the important factor is development of limbs. Development of limbs, that is development of limbs, that is the hands and legs, including that you can also see that digits, fingers of the baby can be also seen. In the third month of the pregnancy, most of the organs are developed. Most of the organs are developed. In the fourth month of the development, the continuation, but no major developments, no major changes, but the continuation of whatever the previous. In the fifth month of pregnancy, we can see that fine hair on the body, eyelashes and eyelids separate. And in the 6 months of pregnancy, so whatever the fine hair, these separate, and this is called as first trimester. First trimester, 12 weeks. This is called 24 weeks or second trimester. That is called the 7th month to 9th month is called third trimester, or the 36 to 38 weeks. 38 to 30, and in this no major development. Whatever the organs which are formed and whatever the further continuation of the development takes place in 7th month. 8th month also no major developments, but no major changes, but whatever has been formed, they can be, and generally we can see that some are premature babies are formed, and they can be born in generally the 7th month, 8th month also complete developed, but some mature organs undeveloped can be also born in 7th month, but generally in the 9th month the baby is ready for birth. From the 9th month onwards, baby is ready for birth. Ready for birth.